Jack Eastman plays our national anthem. We respectfully request that all fans in attendance will remove their hats during the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Set for the first of 4 games in the Class C semifinal round here at the Bangor Auditorium Friday afternoon. First one against Fitz George Stevens Academy, number 3 Penquis Valley High School.
The officials are and Rich Nutter.
The home team, the Stevens Eagles in the white uniforms, white tops, and maroon bottoms, white trim, and Penquis Valley in the blue uniforms with the red and white trim. Penquis Valley is a little come out of trouble here, still talking things over with Coach Wally Russell, and here we go.
Be real interesting right off the bat here, Keith, to see what type of a tempo can be established in this game. As we said in the opening, GSA likes to run, and Penquis is going to try to stop that.
Okay, we got the center jump here, and the officials are still arranging the players. Make sure nobody gets an advantage. Now the ball is loose on the floor and out of bounds. Knocked out by Penquis Valley's Lillian Garish, and Stevens will take the ball to begin the ball game. Laura Krenkel with it. The point guard, number 24. Krenkel, as Lisa mentioned, a big scorer for Stevens Academy, 5'9" senior. Shot from the left side, that's off. Krenkel. And quickly, Penquis racing down court. Garish has the ball stolen away from her. And now it's loose on the floor. To be taken by Penquis. Penquis looking on.
GSA will come out matching up player to player. Look for a lot of defensive pressure. They like to, they want to move their feet, stay low, try to take away some of that penetration from Penquis.
This is Garish with the basketball in the corner to Megan Russell. Bomb is off the rim. No score. Eastern Maine semifinal just underway. Garish starts to drive inside, gets it cross court to April Allen. Garish inside for the jump shot by Garish that misses. Jump shot by Lillian Garish. We have Alicia Garish and Lillian Garish both playing for Penquis.
And that's going to be Alicia picking up the foul in that action. That'll be her first, team's first.
So April Allen will play it in to Laura Krenkel, and Krenkel will bring it down court for the Stevens Eagles.
Penquis is in a 1-3-1 right now. They recognize that there's some good outside shooters, and there's Mandy Allen hitting her first shot, which will set up that full court pressure by GSA.
First score in the ball game. Stevens leading 2-0, and there's a traveling violation in backcourt, that time by Alicia Garish.
She went up to pass, and Mandy Allen was right there with her. Nowhere to go. She had to come back down with the ball, travel.
A quick look at Coach Larry Gray on the Stevens bench. Krenkel up and in, 4-0. And quickly back the other way with the Penquis Patriots being double teamed in backcourt. Garish, long pass down court. Going in the lane and putting it up and off that time was April Allen. And it's cleared away by the Eagles. Trenkle racing down court, starts to go inside, and goes over on the right side, loops a pass in the corner. Comes back out to Trenkle. He'll back it up and set something else up here.
Nikki Allen has a great outside shot. She tied a record the other day for three-pointers in a game. She had 6 of them in that quarterfinal. Laura Trenkle, the other 1,000-point scorer, more of a penetrator slasher type. And that's April Allen that time going in on the baseline. Nobody shut it off. Clear lane to the basket.
5'5" sophomore makes it 4-2. Penquis Valley. Outside shot again, up and good by Mandy Allen.
Mandy Allen's feeling it right now. They're leaving her open for that shot, that 15-footer. She nails it.
4-point lead now for Stevens. Penquis with it. Megan Russell is open. Long one. There it goes. It's 3.
She finds the mark as well.
So Megan Russell makes it a 1-point ball game again. Inside room is Trenkle.
Good pass that time. Give Jamie Wood the credit on the assist.
Now that press coming from Stevens. Garish gets it over to Russell. Back to Garish. Garish in the corner. The rim spin around jump shot is up and good by
Alicia Garish.
Alicia Garish. Another shot by Allen from deep off the rim. Rebound coming down to Penquis Valley. Garish. And coming down court with it is April Allen. Over to Garish. Looking for somebody in the corner. Shot is up by Alicia Garish. And cleared away by the Eagles. Coming quickly down court, Allen. She's fouled as she puts the shot up and will go on the line for 2 shots.
GSA likes to push that ball down the floor. They like to beat the defenders down, and you often see that happen. They get the ball into Nikki Allen here on the baseline. She comes over, and that's Lillian Garish picking up the blocking foul. Nikki Allen be on the line for 2.
Allen, the big scoring leader for George Stevens Academy in the opening game against Noruegas. She had 28 big points in that game.
When you're talking about rebounding being a key in this game, George Stevens has just brought in Michaela Bunton at 6'5", so she should be able to help out in that department.
Penquis Valley with that Stevens press continuing to go on in backcourt. Full court press. Megan Russell gets it across midcourt now. And it's Alicia Garish. Long pop is good by April Allen.
So that's 2 from that same spot, 1 for Allen and 1 for Russell. GSA will have to come out on that.
Allen ties the game at 10 with 3:51 remaining in the first period. In the corner is Allen. Inside, Bunton moves in, almost has the ball stripped, and now she does. Penquis back quickly the other way with Garish dribbling.
She put the ball to the floor that time, and Lillian Garish doubled down on it, came up with the steal.
Rebound batted around. April Allen gives it over to Megan Russell. Garish inside.
Blocked
Shot is
by
up
Bunton.
by April Allen. And the intimidating factor of Bunton pays off. Trenkle drives the lane, fires it in the corner to Allen. 3-point attempt missing. And it's saved in by Stevens, but it goes to Penquis Valley, and now it's knocked loose on the other end of the court and out of bounds.
Good effort by both players that time. Nikki Allen being the last one to touch it, it remains Penquis ball.
Megan Russell, number 10, 5'6" sophomore, leading player for Penquis. Back to Russell, starts to drive in the lane, goes in, puts it left.
Right down the middle.
Russell makes it 12-10. Penquis on top. Number 3, Penquis, and number 2, Stevens. Allen in the right corner. Out Stevens Academy. Picked up out there by Amanda Ash. gives it back to Penquis. 2:25 left in the first period. In the corner to Allen, Nikki Allen. Traveling violation called on Nikki Allen. Turns it over.
Coming into the game now for 40, senior, checking in, and number 42, Abby Robinson. And GSA would like a 20-second timeout here.
Well, GSA moved out to the fast start, but they're down now by 2, 12-10.
For our fans in both Eastern and Western Maine, we'd like to remind you that you can check out all the latest pairings and scores of the B, C, and D games statewide. Just go to our website at www.mpbc.org, and you'll get updates on both Eastern and Western Maine tournaments.
GSA started out to that quick start, and Penquis Valley got right back in it in a hurry. They lead now by 2, 12-10. Shot is blocked there by Bunton. Robinson will go on the line.
So Robinson wasting no time getting involved in the action here. She draws the foul from Bunton, and she gets 2 shots.
5'9" junior misses the front end. Shot number 2, missing again. Rebound is loose. Now it's picked up by Allen of Stevens. She starts the drive, comes back outside to Ash, and Trinkle will set it up. And the corner goes to Mandy Allen. Now it's stolen away, and down court, one-on-one, up and off by April Allen.
That's a great follow by Megan Russell that time. You never assume that the kid's going to make it. You anticipate the miss, and she did that, beat the other players to the ball, and got herself 2 points along the baseline.
Back the other way, Laura Trinkle. Cross-court pass to Allen, into Bunton. Ball is knocked away. The foul is called on Robinson of Penquis.
Quick ball movement that time. Everybody anticipated the shot from Allen. She dumps it inside to Bunton, and Robinson now picks up her first. And that's a team's third. Michaela Bunton on the line. Nice soft touch.
The tallest ball player on the court puts in 6'6" senior Michaela Bunton. Real defensive force for George Stevens. Now it's taken down by Penquis, and Abby Robinson clears it. April Allen and Garish. Garish drives in. Now she pops it in the corner. And
Amanda Ash got a hand on
misses. Loose on the floor. And let's see who gets it. Stevens.
None of them on the floor.
About 4 people had their hands on that one.
The ball bounced right up into Mandy Allen's hand.
Trinkle down the other way. Loops it inside to Bunton, and let's see, is she fouled again? Yes.
Kale picking up that foul.
Bunton will go back on for 2 more chances.
Crystal Kale picking up the foul. Not shooting.
Penquis Valley foul number 34, Crystal Kale. That's her first, team's 4th.
4 team fouls now.
No, I guess she wasn't in the act of shooting. As Bunton again, up and off. Rebound tipped high. Russell comes away with it. Racing down court, giving it to Garish. Crystal Kale, rather. 42, Abby Robinson. And the ball is scrambled for again. We've got a tie-up on the floor between April Allen and Laura Trinkle. And the ball will go over to Penquis.
Lindsay Hamlin in the game now, number 12 for Penquis. And Jamie Wood back in the game now, replacing Amanda Ash.
Inside it goes. Spin around by Abby Robinson. It's tossed away. Trinkle quickly down court. Starts to drive inside. Loops it in there. Now it finally winds up in Bunton's hands, and she puts it in.
Good entry pass. They got the ball down to Wood on the baseline, and Bunton had her hands right up high. Jamie Wood hit her right there, and now Nikki Allen with the steal and the layup.
Now the ball is thrown away by Penquis, and Stevens will get it back.
And that's what can happen against this GSA defense.
Point lead.
The Garish is checking back in now for Penquis.
Trinkle gets it into Bunton. Allen. And they work it around here. Back out to Trinkle.
Look at that mismatch on the inside. Lillian Garish trying to match up with Michaela Bunton.
Pass thrown away. Now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Shot is missed badly that time by
Oh,
Mandy
count the
Allen.
hoop.
Back
Good offensive board that time by Crystal Kale. Had the presence of mind to get the quick shot back up and in, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Life in Ngorongoro Crater is wild and beautiful, but it is not easy. Jackals enough to meet its armed only with agility and wits, they take on Africa's big league players. It's against their nature to give up.
Next time on Nature.
And we are back at the Bangor Auditorium for the start of the second period. Nikki Allen will play it in for Stevens Academy. The team trailing by a point. Number 2, George Stevens, facing number 3, Penquis Valley High School. Laura Trinkle doing the ball handling. Point guard for GSA. In the corner it goes to Allen. And back out deep. Trinkle gets it back. Allen in the corner with a long pop that goes off. And the rebound back up and rolls in that time by Jamie Wood. 17-16, back and forth in this ball game. Penquis Valley racing back down court now. Kale gets it to Garish in the corner. Garish down back outside to Lindsay Hamlin, number 12 in the ball game. April Allen looking for somebody. Finds Garish. She backs up, has room, takes the shot. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound is right back up and in by April Allen.
Another good job on the offensive boards. As we earlier in the game, rebounding going to be a key, and they've done it the last time, a couple times down the floor.
Quickly, Penquis coming back down. They're leading by a point, 18-17, wasting no time getting down there. Garish with it. Shot from the corner is up and good by Lindsay Hamlin.
All alone that time.
Hamlin is a 5'5 sophomore. And quickly, George Stevens comes back around the other way. Trinkle drives in the lane, loops in the corner to Allen. I think they're trying to get Allen open for that 3 over there in the corner, but pretty good defense by Penquis right now. Ash gets it back out to Trinkle, in underneath the Bunton, who's up and in. And foul.
Good pass by Laura Trinkle. Again, that's the advantage with Michaela Bunton being so tall. She gets her hands up in the air, and she's making a nice, strong move to the basket. Kale picks up her second foul.
Bunton is really showing her value out there this game, early in this game.
Nobody that can match up with size-wise down underneath, and GSA is making a good decision when the ball.
Her earlier in the game, the floor tied up. Penquis will get the ball back. Guarding Russell. As she comes in with it to Garish. Elisa Garish, 24. And coming back to Russell in the corner. Lindsay Hamlin can't find anyone to fit.
Nikki Allen going for the steal that time. She picks up first, the second.
Says 2 fouls. Penquis 5 now. Russell get inside pass. Bunton right there. Ball away.
She sure is, and time, but those kids give up at least 6 or 8 inches to her.
Normally comes off the in the ball game, but they're using her early, and she's scoring confident. And a foul being called on George Stevens. That one's on Sarah Clapp. Look at Coach.
Straight up Michaela Button. You could get her to move and maybe be able to draw a foul in there or be able to go around her once she does move.
And missed by Lindsay Hamlin, taken down by Bunton, where she's really figuring in the action both on offense and defense.
Seems to be much more confident than last year when we saw her. I think, you know, another year of experience. And there's Nikki Allen. When you talk about outside shooting experience, she buried that 3.
24-20 now. GSA with a 4-point lead, 4:55 remaining in the first half. Megan Russell starts the drive on Trinkle. Gets it in. See who the foul is on.
It's going to be a foul on Bunton. Body as she came out. The team.
And the good game so far.
Jamie Wood checking back in now is out.
GSA. Second shot by April Allen drops in. 24-22, 4:45 remaining in the first half. Trink backs out. Shot. James Wood. And Penquis takes it down court. Russell starts her drive. Over on the left side to Lindsay Hamlin. Hamlin in the corner goes to April Allen. Her shot misses, and it's taken down by Jamie Wood. 24-22. This is Trinkle driving, puts it up underhanded, lays it off the glass.
How did she get that shot up?
Wow, fans love that one. Russell with it, Megan Russell, guarded by Trinkle. Two of the finest ball players in Class C playing against each other out there on the court today.
Got a kick on the play. Couple more. For Penquis. Pretty fast-paced game. They bench quite often here. And right now, Coach Wally Russell would like to have a 20-second timeout.
26-20.
We'd like everybody. Gorham boys. That's tonight at 7 o'clock here on Maine PBS. It'll be the Western Maine tournament. We'll be seeing in the Eastern Maine matchups.
And right now from the Bangor 5 seconds in the first half with say up Penquis Valley 26-22 in a girls Class C semifinal. The winner goes on to the Eastern Maine Championship. Hale. That by Trinkle, and Trinkle is fouled.
That's Aaron Bailey picking up the foul in the rebounding action. Neither team really keeps able to establish any type of dominance on the boards. Both teams coming down pretty much getting just the one shot. Penquis was able toward the end of that first period to get a couple key offensive boards, but we haven't seen a clear leader in that category yet.
Laura Trinkle starts to drive inside. Now a nice pass to Ash is up and goes in. 22 now. 3:11 remaining in the first half. Pressure coming from the GSA defense. Trinkle on Russell. Looking for somebody to pass to. Gets it to Kale in the corner. Good defense put up by GSA.
Want a double stack here. They want to try to slow it down a little bit, hold the ball out front.
Megan Russell. Trinkle on Russell. And it's knocked away out of bounds, but apparently knocked by GSA. Two Garishes on the Penquis Valley team. They shoot 20 and 14. Garish with a shot. And April.
She had the right idea on that play. She made a nice aggressive move to go get that offensive board, but just couldn't hang on to it.
Jamie Wood passes it in to Laura Trinkle. And the Eagles are on the attack. They lead 28-22 to 20. Remaining in the first half. Now a pass is thrown away by Trinkle. And Megan Russell will set something up here. Finding herself open for a moment. Because Aaron Russell looking for somebody to inside, up and off by Aaron Bailey, and the Eagles come back with it. 158. Trinkle doing the ball handling to Allen. Allen drives in. No room in the lane. Back outside for the long ball by Allen off the rim. Trinkle with it at the foul line. Good.
No boxed out on that one. That ball came right to Laura Trinkle in her hands, all ready to shoot.
Yeah, the ball is knocked out of bounds. Coming the other way, knocked out by Penquis, knocked out by the Eagles of GSA. Somebody calling for a timeout here.
That'll be Penquis. They want the, I believe it's going to be a full timeout.
So good.
Like a 20. And I think it's going to be a reminder about rebounding and boxing out. Kind of frustrating when you see that ball come right back to Laura Trinkle standing there all alone at the 15-footer.
Lead to, and that's the biggest lead they've had, and I'm sure Penquis to get things in hand here before the halftime. Only a minute 33 to go in the second quarter. Penquis with the ball. Kale, Crystal Kale, number 34, driving to the basket. I was going to say off glass, but she went right over the rim. Trinkle with it. Allen in the corner. Coming back out. And the Allen inside is up and good by Wood.
We'll have to see.
It was before the shot. She'll be taking the ball out.
Actually, going to be a 1-and-1 on this, Keith, as I'll tell you what I like about that move. She got the ball along the baseline, but she saw her work her way back in, so she had a decent angle for the shot, and as she did that,
Aaron Bailey caught for the foul. That's 7 team fouls on Penquis.
Larry Gray.
Oh, Jamie Wood puts the lead to 8 now, 32-24, with just over a minute remaining in the first half. GSA widens that lead. Now it's stolen away by Allen. And it's knocked away. Nice defensive play that time after losing the ball. April Allen went down and took the ball away from Nikki Allen. We've got 3 Allen, or two for George Stevens and 1 for Penquis. Oh, beautiful shot there.
I'll tell you, if you leave Mandy Allen open, and you give her that shot, she's pretty deadly with that. It's kind of a set shot, but if she's got her feet underneath her, she hits most of those shots.
34-24 now. GSA leading. April Allen looking for somebody to pass to. Finds Russell. 27 seconds. Maybe they'll pull it out and play for the last, set up the last play of the first half if they can.
Boy, Laura Trenkle really playing some tough defense there.
Russell in a crowd is tight. Got herself bottled up down low and couldn't get the shot off. And it'll be GSA's ball with 16.4 seconds remaining. Trenkle has time to set something up here. 10-9. Who gets the shot? It's thrown away. 5 seconds remaining. Penquis has it. But the gun's going to go off here before we get the ball in the air, no? I guess she got it off before the gun. First half ends 34-24. Came up a slow lead, but they building on that lead even after Bunton went to the bench.
Yeah, I think they've got a good combination there in Bunton and Jamie Wood. The game Wood comes in, she's obviously not as tall. Brings a real aggressive style of play, and she did a nice job for them in the department. And we saw herself, saw her able to get her to the line. The first half, and you can see that GSA was able to shoot a little better from the floor as they were at 58%, 14 for 24. On the Penquis side, they were 10 for 26, 38%. So fairly even in the number of shots taken. GSA just able to connect on a few more. So from the foul line, Stevens was 5 for 6 from the line at 83%, and Penquis shot 50%, 2 for 4. Dead even in the turnover department, 6 apiece. One of the concerns that Coach Gray had was that he wanted to try to keep Penquis Valley off the foul line as much as possible, and they were able to do that fairly well in the first half. Didn't pick up very many fouls, and that seemed to work to their advantage a bit. Individual
and Michaela tallest player on the court, and this is her final year. We expect to see her off and on during the second half. With Huddle and Coach Wally Russell. GSA already out on the court, and Penquis will play the ball in. Crystal Kale, Captain Crystal Kale, will start the second half off. It in. Comes into April. Along the end line and is fouled.
kind of a blocking foul down there on the baseline, Keith. And that's going to be Garish picks up her second foul there.
So Laura Trenkle will play it. Coming out to Allen, back to Trenkle in the corner, guarded closely by Garish. Driving inside, or starting to drive inside, was Amanda Ash.
We had a 3-second violation that time. Out making contact and constant after a while.
And now Russell gets it into April Allen. He comes down court, goes over on the left side, keeps somebody back out to Megan Russell to set it up. Kay. And the lead is cut to 8. We've got a timeout, 36-20. Allen. Down to Gary. Time. 36-31 now, only 5.
That
Thirty-nine, 31. It's here. Pile 28 points. Open game of this tournament.
Nobody came over from help side.
London's presence felt yet like it was in the first block.
She actually turned her back to the ball. Saw the
To Trinkle in the corner. (42-30). Again, that lead is widening by a 9-point lead. Penquis comes down court. Hale gets it up to Russell. Russell looking inside. Goes and then right. It's out. Doing the same thing. And rebound to Bunton this time. And she holds the ball high and gets it out to Trinkle, who race down the other way.
It's Trinkle showing right there. She can snap, take a shot from the outside. She can pull up off the fast break as well.
And with the score 40, timeout on the court because GSA is building up a lead again.
Down a little bit.
GSA, hey.
Getting the ball up the floor.
Bunton back out on the court. I think just her presence in there has an impact. Allen with it. Garish.
Taylor Bunton came over to help out defensively. Couldn't put the ball up. Needs right now. They need to get job in that.
9-point lead by GSA. This
Megan Russell picking up the foul.
gets it in the corner. Allen with it now. Inside. And picked up by GSA though. And Trinkle will set it up. Guarded by Megan Russell. Trinkle starts to drive inside. Loops it in underneath. And the shot is up and missed. That time by Jamie Wood. But back we go with Mandy Allen, brother. And she traveled.
Right there, though, GSA able to get 3 opportunities at the basket. They came up without a score that time, but I'm sure Penquis doesn't looks at it.
Underneath. Blocked by Bunton and a foul.
And that's going to be number 4, I believe. Here, the first one, Cross got 3.
So the 6'6" senior picks up another foul. And Garish puts it off the front of the rim.
Bunton. He'll come.
.36. Trinkle. Out to Allen. Looking inside. Gets it to Ash. Frankel drives again. Russell will bring it back down court for Penquis.
Not much there that time as Penquis played some pretty good D and forced them to see if they can do anything with it on.
Long down court pass to Allen. And we'll go quickly back the other way for Penquis.
Wally Russell over there telling us, goes, let's slow it down, get a good shot off here.
8-point lead now for GSA. And Bailey intended for Kale and didn't gather it in. And another turn.
Coming back in now, number 20. He did a nice job for them during that stint.
GSA with the ball. Laura Trinkle, guarded by Megan Russell.
In the 1-3-1 now, Penquis.
Trinkle trying to draw them out now.
Yep, she's going to stay right out there. They're sitting on an 8-point lead now with 1:14. And now they're going to come out man to man.
Well, she almost lost the ball back court that time. Trinkle drives to the corner, guarded closely by Kale, trying to find someone to pass to. And Mandy Allen. And underneath, a foul on GSA.
That foul's going to be on Mandy Allen. Went to follow her shot. A little frustrated that she didn't make that shot. Picked up the foul in the rebounding action.
So Penquis will in with 58 seconds remaining in this period. Allen looking rather. Lindsay Hamlin looking to get it in. This is Crystal Kale. 50 seconds in the corner. Allen with it. Looking for somebody. Now it's stolen back by GSA. We go the other way. Amanda Ash picking up the steal. And Allen up and off and foul.
Mandy Allen making the baseline cut that time. Draws the blocking foul. That foul's going to be on Alicia Garish right here as she comes in. Gets her from behind. See, the Russell did a pretty good job of shutting baseline off. Garish picked up the foul.
And the 5 lead up to 9 again for the Eagles. With 34 seconds left in this third period. And the Allen shot is good. 46, 10-point lead. Penquis coming back. Allen down court to Russell. Spinning starts to go in. Puts it back to Allen. To Kale now. 19 seconds. They'll see what they can get here with the clock ticking down in the third period. Megan Russell, guarded by Trinkle. Kale and in the corner. Allen fakes and goes inside, puts up a jumper that goes in and out. 2.5 seconds. And after 3, 46-36, we'll be back in a moment.
You're watching the viewer-supported stations of Maine.
And in 8 minutes, we'll find out who moves on to the Eastern Maine Class C final. GSA, George Stevens Academy, over Penquis right now. 10 and uniforms will play it in.
Keith, well, right where we were at halftime with a 10-point difference again. Saw a couple of spurts both ways, but nothing much decided there in that third period. Played them pretty even.
Lead built up in the second period by GSA, and they held on to it. Here we go for the final 8 minutes. Trinkle. Flowed through there swiftly, but couldn't.
Stepped out of bounds on the offensive rebound.
still Kale. For Penquis, Kale driving to the side of the lane, looking for somebody, and throws it away. Trying to get Garish in the corner, and through a low pass, Garish couldn't pick it up. Now pressure coming from Penquis as Trenkle comes down court in a hurry. Nice shot down by Matthew Allen, and it's a 12-point now. Trenkle dogging Russell in backcourt. Kale missed.
Rebound by Ash that time.
Randy Ash gives it to Nikki Allen, who drives in and the foul. I think they're trying to get Allen unleashed and get her free. She went along the baseline pretty well, but stepped out of bounds. But this time she goes right down the lane and draws the foul.
And again, that's just trying to push the tempo ball down. They go through the lane that time. We've seen that a couple times in the last few minutes where Allen's been able to get out on that break. And again, that's because they can get that rebound and make the nice outlet pass. That time it was Ash that got the ball to her.
Nikki Allen in her final year at GSA, 5'9" senior. And a leading scorer for the team. Now it's a 14-point lead for Stevens, 50-36. Megan Russell, guarded by Trenkle. Russell spins and
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Closely guarded.
Have your attention, please.
Looked like she was moving forward, though.
She never lost a defender, though. That's the thing.
Thank you.
She didn't make that penetration. Didn't get past the foul line.
Randy Allen with it.
Nice pick off that time.
Oh, nice steal. And stolen right back by Laura Trenkle. And now it's scramble for. GSA comes up with it. And quickly pass to the side. And Randy Allen, nice maneuver to get around her defender that time and put it in.
And again, they can't get caught up in that. If you're on the Penquis side, they can't get caught up in that running game, and that's what you saw happen right there. And that 10-point lead has quickly jumped up. And we want to again remind our fans in Western Maine that you will be seeing the regional finals in Class B tonight. That'll begin at 7 o'clock with the York girls taking on Gorham. And then at 8:45, Cape Elizabeth takes on the Gorham boys. That's in Western Maine tonight, beginning at 7 o'clock here on Maine PBS.
And the lead now has swollen to 16, 52-36 for GSA. And Penquis wants to slow things down here a bit.
Again, rebounding a key where they've been able to, GSA have been able to get that strong rebound, the quick outlet pass, they get out running, and then when they score, they set up that press, and they just, they're playing some great defense right now, which is kind of forcing Penquis' hand.
Final 6 minutes and 20 seconds coming up of this ball game. The winner advancing to the Eastern Maine title game on Saturday evening.
With Bunton in the game and the full court press, you know somebody's going to be open because she's going to hang back on this.
April Allen with it. Driving in the lane, jump shot by April Allen, missing, gets her own rebound in there. Now Bunton gets a hand on it, but it's knocked away, maintained by the Eagles. Trenkle underneath, up and gets fouled. Trenkle will be on the line for a couple.
That's her second, team 6. Laura Trenkle at the line, shooting 2 shots.
That's 2 fouls on Abby Robinson. 6 team fouls. So that's going to put George Stevens Academy on the line the rest of the game.
And GSA with only 2 team fouls made it even more difficult for Penquis. Now Kale comes back quickly for Penquis, guarded by Allen. Allen with it. Sent by Hamlin off the rim. Rebound, Aaron Bailey. Looking for somebody, finds Crystal Kale, and her shot is blocked, and she traveled.
Checking back into the Patriots, number 10, Megan Russell.
And Russell back in the game now. For Penquis, they certainly are going to need her down the stretch here. With 5:40 to go, down by 16. They're going to have to make a run here pretty quick if they're going to be able to try to come back.
Okay, point guard Laura Trinkle fires it in, intended for Bunton, I think. Saved in.
And everything right now just going
Saved in for
GSA.
Penquis, but shot by Mandy Allen.
They're just going GSA's way right now. Good hustle, but that's one of the reasons you probably don't want to save it underneath the other team's basket, because it goes right into the opposing player's hands for an easy
Hamlin.
layup.
Inside, nice shot, up and in by Abby Robinson. 54-38. Allen into Bunton. Bunton puts it up over the basket. And it's loose on the floor. Picked up by Penquis. Russell, Megan Russell. Lindsay Hamlin. Bounce pass to Bailey. Robinson. Megan Russell, left-handed hook off the glass. Nice shot.
It is a nice shot.
54-40. As Penquis fights to get back in here with 4:28 remaining in the ball game.
They need to get a couple stops right here.
Allen driving along the baseline to Bunton, who puts it up and doesn't get the roll. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Bailey.
Actually, we've got a foul there. Bailey in good position. She was able to draw the pushing off foul. I believe that foul's going to be on Amanda Ash. I like the way Penquis today. She's picked up some key rebounds for them. That was Amanda Ash picking up her first, team's third.
Russell gets it right back. Coming into forecourt. Hamlin. Inside, almost loses it. Back to Hamlin for the jump shot. Off the glass and in.
Love to see him use the backboard on that one.
Hamlin and Russell are both sophomores. Hamlin is a 5'5" sophomore. Russell at 5'6". Allen.
It's a big basket for Ash right there. They had cut it to 12. Back up to 14 now. And a turnover.
Bad pass there by Megan Russell goes out of bounds. Crystal Kale coming back in the ball game. And Lindsay for 12. 3:25 in this one. And more like the Eagles, if they can do what they're doing, will move on to the Eastern 8 final on Saturday night.
Go down the stretch. Going flying often.
Trinkle missing the 2.
Having a tough time from the line. Missed that one.
42. 3:19. Penquis got to get it going here. Robinson goes in underneath, puts it up and off. Rebound to GSA. Franco racing. Quickly back the other way we go. Kale out to make it. He travels.
On the GS side.
Trainer, Wes Jordan, served at the Bangor Auditorium for many. 251, Laura Trinkle. Guarded by Megan Russell. No hurry now for the Eagles. Amanda Ash. Brings it back out to Allen.
Looks for them to be a little more patient with their shots. They're going to eat some clock here. Just take care of the ball.
Nikki Allen starts to go in the lane. Has doesn't take the shot. Gives to Allen.
Look for it to come right back.
Laura Trinkle. Megan Russell trying to get a steal there. Might start fouling here in a second. But have Lane get that ball back if they're going to have any chance of.
Put them on the line. Yes, they will. If you're going to let them.
That's exactly what they're doing right now.
Going into the red here.
Even the fans want to. All here. That one.
Coach Russell says you got to come out and get them.
Line.
Boy, they ran a lot of time off the clock.
Frankel shooting 1 of 1.
Trinkle. 59-42. Penquis has got to hurry up. Put some baskets in. Garish up and off. Allen, no hurry to come down court, and no pressure from Penquis. .122. Frankel with the ball. Cross court pass. Ash. Allen. And let's see, a foul being called at this time on the list, rather, call on Penquis, and it's on Lillian Garish.
Penquis Valley foul on number 14.
Andy Allen will go to the line here. You see the quick entry pass that time. Makes the strong move to the basket, and boy, she draws a crowd.
59-42. All over but the celebrating now for GSA, and bench is being cleared by Penquis.
Jenkins is also 22, a 5'8" sophomore. Number 44, Jean Hamlin, also in, a 5'9" freshman. The White, 5'7" sophomore. As both teams now clearing the benches, will try to pick that as they come in. Sarah back in the game now, GSA. 22, Kara Horton.
Kara Horton. Hamlin with it. Brooke Hamlin. Hamlin, two Hamlins in there now. Lindsay Hamlin and Brooke Hamlin. Hamlin, number 22. Hamlin gets it down inside for the shot. And missed by Sally Jenkins. 54 seconds remaining. Trinkle still in the game for GSA. She has the ball now. And getting it back. And being called now on Penquis.
Actually, I think it's going to go the other way. It's going to be on Amanda Ash. And again, we've got more substitutions, and we want to try to pick those up for everybody. Coming in for GSA, number 14, Melissa Rio, a 5'9" junior.
GSA extended the lead. 51-42 now, and a big round of applause for Laura Trinkle as she goes to the bench. But her team will live.
Carrie Driscoll also in the game now for George Stevens, number 2.
This is
And number
Hamlin
14,
for the
Rio.
three glass. 5-4 underneath, and a whistle. 5'8", sophomore, and Lindsey Hamilton, who plays quite a bit. Rebound GSA. And Kara Horton with the basketball with 15 seconds. To Sarah Clapp. Back out to Horton. Looks for somebody. Gets it in the corner. To 42, a big win for GSA. It's a real close game. GSA.
Able to jump out. They beginning of the third period turned it back on, and just too much for them this afternoon. Final GS 42. Winner and Madden.
PBS in Eastern Maine.